Time now for better food, Kara. I'm very excited about this next segment.
Yes, not only with what we're making, but there's a pretty cool story that goes behind it. A Connecticut grandmother is getting her shot on the TV show Chopped this holiday season. Take a look.
And then there's Ceil Vardar.
Food is everything. Now we're cooking. I'm retired from the catering business, but my hands are always in food. My style is influenced by my cultural background, which is Middle Eastern. I love making kibbeh, tabouli, and during the holidays, one of the things my grandchildren love to do is stuff and roll grape leaves.
Yaya's the best chef in the world!
They call me Yaya, and I want to make them proud. And I know I can win this. Welcome to my table.
Yaya!
You haven't seen the whole thing of that yet, right?
First time I'm seeing that. It made me emotional.
Well, we're very excited to welcome Ceil Vardar to the Better Kitchen. You're going to be able to see her in action tomorrow night on the Food Network's Chopped. Holly Jolly Grandmas, but we like to call you Yaya.
Yaya.
As your family does.
I'm noted as
So
Yaya.
that was pretty cool, right, Kara? I don't think we've ever
I
seen
love
that.
that. And you're competing against 3 other grandmas. I have to say, how lucky your grandchildren are, because it's such a lost art, all this amazing cooking.
It is.
You're teaching them such amazing
my
things.
mom, who is 90 years old, insisted on her children learning the craft. And now we have taught our children, and they're teaching the grandchildren. I mean, it's so important. In the Middle Eastern culture, it's very important to hand down these wonderful...
Your mom is with you today.
My
I can't
mom
believe
is
she's
with
90.
me. She's
She looks
90.
amazing.
And I tell everyone, she can run circles around any of us. She could put a 10-course meal down at the table in an hour.
Flat.
And
God bless her.
Wow.
People ask me, what culinary school did you go to? I went to the Culinary School of Jane.
Exactly.
That's where I went.
I love it.
What are we making today?
Well, today, as you know, Middle East food is my love. So right now I have the beginnings of what's called a mezza. M-E-Z-Z-A, mezza.
Okay. Is that like your first course?
Yeah, they're tastings, just little tastings. And in here I have hummus, which is a staple on our table.
Yeah.
Right here I have za'atar chips. They're pita chips, and I'm going to make 2 of them in front of you so you can see how they're made. And this is the za'atar mix right here.
So you open up the pita.
So you open up the big pita. You see this at the store at Tangiers that you go to. You open up the pita and you just paint them really, really well. This is on a lot of the za'atar seasonings. You paint them up really, really well.
Wait, what's
with
in there?
oil. It's sesame seeds, oregano, thyme.
What are we doing?
Yeah, here you go. Go for it.
So this is olive oil and then a bunch of
olive
seasoning.
oil and a lot of good seasonings, and then you bake them off. And what it becomes is the
this
chips.
Beautiful chip.
Here, you have to taste this, Scott.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Dip the hummus.
Dip the hummus.
Yeah, just dip it right there. And of course, olives go with everything.
Everything.
You
know what I love about Middle Eastern food? I love it. I mean, if someone said you could only have one food for the rest of your life, I'd probably choose that.
Without a doubt.
But it's so flavorful, but it's so good for you.
It's the Mediterranean diet.
Yeah.
You hear that saying a lot. It is so healthy. It's so wonderful. So then what I'm going to do is, do you want to try it?
Yeah.
You're leaving out poor Kara over here.
I don't know if she wanted to talk with food in her mouth.
Dip some hummus for me. Okay, so if we want to make this at home, olive oil, sesame seeds, oregano.
Well, it's a packet. You can get it
get the
right down the street from you.
Okay.
It's called za'atar. 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 Z-A-R-T-A-R, Z-A-T-A-R.
Okay.
And you can get the seasonings and you just put it in a bowl with some olive oil on top, a little more garlic, and paint it onto the bread and bake it. It doesn't take long at all to bake these at all.
350?
Yeah. 350, 400 for 10 minutes. That's it. Now, this is bulgur. And everybody knows
Z-A-A-T-A-R. That's how it's spelled.
Bulgur. Right.
And
so
this
we
is
start.
bulgur, which we are seeing now a lot more of. People are, doing more ancient grains. So I see this at Stop and Shop all the time.
Now they come in different grinds. This is for tabouli, as my mother will say. She likes to use the fine number 1. It's called number 1.
And you just make that with just water and boiling it like rice.
You take it and you soak it. You soak the bulgur in a cup or 2. Like this is about a cup of bulgur. You soak it in another cup or 2 of water, and it soaks it up and it softens.
That's it. You don't even have to heat it. Okay.
That's it.
We have less than 2 minutes. I want to make sure you get to all your...
And then in here, we're going to do here, this is parsley, finely. Everything in tabouli is finely chopped.
Okay.
Finely chopped.
Okay.
Parsley, scallions.
Yep.
Yum.
Oh, it's so healthy. It's so healthy.
So nice to put on your holiday table, too.
Cucumbers. Everything is finely chopped.
Yep.
Finely chopped cucumbers. Tomatoes.
I think we're going to need a bigger bowl.
Yeah, no, it'll go.
It'll blend,
it'll
right?
go. It'll blend.
And
it'll
this
blend.
is, you know, it's red and green for the holidays.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? And then fresh mint.
Fresh mint.
Fresh
You can
mint.
The
throw
whole
that
thing,
on.
okay.
It's all in the mint and the parsley, quite
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah,
it's
I
all
love
in
that.
the mint and the parsley. And we're going to mix this up a little. And then this is fresh lemon juice,
Okay.
olive oil, salt and pepper. That's
it.
That is it. That is it. And then we're going to throw a nice good bit of this in. Okay. And Scott, would you like to mix that up?
Sure.
And
You
that
mix while
is
I'm gonna
what we
eat mine.
call tabbouli.
I'm going to eat my Za'atar chip.
Yeah, tabbouli and hummus is almost on every dinner table in our home growing up.
Now,
Every day. You just... because it's so
hummus especially.
Yeah, do we know who won?
I know who won.
You know who
but
won.
You can't tell us.
I
You
cannot.
can't tell.
This show took place April 17th.
Oh my gosh.
So you
and
had
you've
a
been-
I've had to zip it for 8 months.
Well, we're about to unzip it, and that's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night,
Oh my
9
gosh.
o'clock. Now, a real quick plug. These guys, Brewing Company, Ray and Becca Alberts, are so gracious to put on this wonderful viewing party tonight. Unfortunately, it isn't closed to the public.
Tonight or tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night,
Tomorrow
I'm sorry.
night. That's
Thank
okay.
you. Tomorrow night. And then we also have Matthew Trumbull from Craftman Cliffs coming and bringing his roasted coffees. It's going to be the event of Norwich, I'm
That's
telling
awesome.
you. It is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, yeah.
Thank you.
And you can see Ceil, even if you don't go to the party, in the Holly Jolly Grandma's episode of Chopped on the Food Network tomorrow night at 9.